Kush, haste, and purple threat.
Put me in the motherfucking
ear. Yo, what's popping, people? It's your boy Young C to the IzH to the UCK, man. One half of your smoke kings, man. That's SMOK3 kings, you hear me? Hey, man, what I wanted to do, man, I wanted to get into another Ross track, man. Off of the Rather You Than Me album. You did. I want to get into Idols Become Rivals. So, with that being said, you know, let's get into it. You did? So, it starts off with it, Chris Rock. And maybe I was too close to the camera. Maybe I need to step back. You did? That's what I'm going to do. Anyway, start off with a hilarious bit from Chris Rock, man. You know what I mean? Sit your ass in the corner and take notes. That's the bit. Shit is hilarious. I love Chris Rock. Salute, 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 salute. You did? So he starts off about how he grew up on Cash Money. You know, pretty much if you around my age or a little bit older, you grew up on Cash Money, period. You did. And grew up in the South. That had a major influence on it as well. The movement was so strong down here. You did. Either way. So we grew up on Cash Money. And so did we. Talked about how him and Trick Daddy come from a common place. And you know, Trick Daddy recently said that he had some quarrels with Birdman and the way he moves. And you know, them coming from the same place, I think he meant that they shared similar issues. He did with the same person. He also said how he went to the White House. He visited the White House, hugged Obama, and said "Assalamu alaikum" to him, which is dope. Pretty dope. Black president. He did. Hopefully we get to see another one. So he goes on to say about how, you know, he grew up idolizing them because of seeing them on TV with the whips and the chains and the girls and everything that came with it. And then he met him at a Live Nation concert and realized that his watch was fake, which crushed his dreams. I wouldn't say crushed his dreams, but crushed his him looking up to Birdman as an idol. He did. And that can be hard. That can be hard. It's kind of like watching your pops and fight and then watching your pops get knocked out, sort of thing. He did. Said something that Ross got a lot of sayings, but he also said least whips and bad blood would sink ships. You did, like, you know, spending your money not wisely and having bad blood or creating bad blood with other people, you know, that will, you know, sink a few ships. You know what I mean? Like, that will render your life in different ways. You did. Not for the good. Another thing he said was, you know, you consider it as Catholic records, you know, when boys began rape. You did. Birdman's the priest. Publishing is a sin. You did. And, you know, he prays that many fresh will see the light. He also, in between all that, he said, you know, how much he, you know, loves him, how much he actually loves Birdman, how much he actually, you know, cares for him as a friend, but basically that this had to be said, this had to be done, you know. And he also said that Birdman stole them boys' publishing, and you know, it's all contractual, you know, you gotta be, although Birdman should not have done that, you gotta read, you know what I mean? And I understand that maybe they thought that they were cool because it was with Birdman, but you also gotta read, man. Read the fine print, people. Read it, read it, read it, read it. You did. But you know, he also said that he handed over records free of charge to Birdman. Gave him verses free of charge. You did. Like, who does that? You know, when you think somebody's family and they're not really family, that's when you do it. You know, that's fucked up. It's real fucked up. He even said that he handled Miami issues for this nigga Birdman. You know what I mean? Like, he even went to bat for him. Like, it's all messed up. He also said that he knew he wouldn't go see BG, but who is currently locked up, and that's really fucked up. I'm not gonna lie to you. If you're a felon, you can't really go and see somebody that's locked up. So that may be the case. However, he also said that he knew that he wouldn't take care of Turk whenever he came out either. And sure enough, Turk came out, he take care of him, you know what I mean? Like he should have, for real, for real. And you know, it goes on to say about how Birdman be using drugs and all of that, this, that, and the other, sacrificing other lives for his music cult, which is really messed up. You should not sacrifice nobody's life for anything, you know. And we're not talking about literal lives. We're talking about like anything to impact somebody's life. You know what I mean? Like, that's fucked up if you do some shit like that. Said he used to give him self-motivation to motivate to drive, but was in their pocket by the time they could count to 5. Fucked up. That's a greedy motherfucker. One last request, he prayed that, you know, he finds kindness in his heart for Wayne. Because, you know, Wayne basically gave his life to the successes of Cash Money, you know. And he also prays that all engineers or producers get paid. He'll fuck a fool for that. But he's right though, everybody should get paid in that situation. For real, for real. There's enough money to go around, why be greedy with it, you did? That's how bad karma happens. And he goes on to talk. He talks about Khaled. Talks about how Birdman played Khaled, and Khaled took it on the chin. And because of that, Khaled, you know, he's kind of receiving his good karma right now, and all of his successes and what he's doing, you know. And that's what it is, man. For real, for real. Big up to Khaled. You did. Do your thing, homie. For real, man. Don't let nobody, anything deter you from making it to the top. And that goes for everybody. You did. And he kept saying something about Lil Bruh and them. I want to find out what he's talking about. Can't forget about Lil Bruh and them. But hey, man, you can't forget about Lil Bruh and them. We're going to do it for Lil Bruh and them. You did. Hey, man. This album is starting to become a good album. Hey, sorry for the wait for these videos, man. I'm working hard, as you can see, but I ain't even got no motherfucking haircut in this thing you did. But I'm gonna get one. Probably tomorrow or some shit. Hey, this is Young C to the Is H to the UCK, man. I am one half of the Smoke Kings, man. Hey, man. Prepare that mind for that heart and that soul, man. Watch that thing go full circle. You did. Positivity always kills the enemy. You did. Hey, man. Smoke up, man. Who's smoking? You did. Salute to those that deserve it.